This is the Franklin Public.
Welcome back.
This is the Franklin Public Library Board of Trustees meeting this Wednesday, March 24th. And this meeting is a virtual meeting. Hello, Tiana.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I will call the meeting to order, and we will start with a Pledge of Allegiance. And we even have a flag.
Oh, we got a flag.
So,
hey, Tiana, how are you? Good to see you.
Good. Thank you.
Allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America
and to the
Republic
for
which
it
stands
one
one
nation,
nation,
Under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice.
justice for all.
Okay, I will read the roll. NBC. Here. Iris.
Here.
Here. Tiana, welcome
Here.
back. I'm here. Agnes, hello. Welcome back. Ed Ward is here.
Yeah.
Kevin is here, and I'm sure the mayor will be here very shortly. Okay, this meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act 1975, also known as the Sunshine Law. Notification, the schedule of this meeting have been provided to the Courier News, the Home News Tribune, and the Franklin Township Clerk. Copies have been posted in the library's vestibule and are also available at the reference desk. We usually have public comment at this point. Mr. Wardlaw, are there any members of the public that have come on?
Not at this time.
Okay, at this time we will not have public comment. We shall now discuss the minutes of the last meeting, which was held February 24th. Hello, Mayor.
Hello.
Now we have everybody here. Okay. Is there any discussion of the meeting, of the minutes for the February 24th meeting? Seeing none, is there a motion to accept those minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Iris made the motion and NBC second.
Yep.
Okay. Well, now we should discuss it to be proper, but we just went through that. Those in favor of accepting the minutes, signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye.
1, 2. Kevin? Tiana?
Yeah.
Okay, this is unanimous.
Yeah.
We go on to the director's reports, financial reports. I think we've all seen them. January, is there anything you'd like to emphasize about the financials?
No, everything seems to be running right on course. Extraordinary.
Did we lose somebody?
I'm here.
Agnes.
Agnes.
I'm here.
Okay.
No.
I'm just on.
Somehow I have,
I'm here.
okay, well, I remember what you look like, so I don't.
It is.
Are you sure?
Okay. Oh, there you are. Hello. Okay, fine. January, is there anything you'd like to emphasize on the financial side?
No.
Okay. How about your operations report? Would you like to go into that?
Sure. I'd like to emphasize that March 13th was the 1-year anniversary of the library closing for the pandemic. And during the past year, I've been repeatedly impressed by how resourceful and how creative the staff has been with learning how to do all sorts of new things and to make sure that as many services as possible got out to the patrons and that operations were not disrupted to any great degree. I think it's a tribute to how creative the staff can be and how hardworking. They're hardworking too.
Okay.
And the other thing is that all 3 winter reading programs are over with now, and there were 3 of them. There's the children's, the young adult, and the adults. They're all over with now, and they count the things by minutes, so you get very, very high amounts of reading in here. I don't necessarily agree with that method of doing it, but that's how the state does it. And in technical services, they are beginning to work on the YA materials for the Northern Branch. You may recall that the adult librarian got a grant and she got many, many, many books. So the staff has been working on organizing those and getting those ready for the Northern Branch. And that's it for me on that.
Thank you. I have no president's report at this point, so we should move on to discuss the correspondence and communication, which January was good enough to send us, especially the Library Journal article.
Yeah, that was really
Anyone have
interesting. That mirrors almost exactly what we've done here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not alone.
So we're a
Not at
typical
all.
library.
I guess we are, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same scenario with all our
The school libraries too.
school libraries as
Yeah.
well. Yes,
Yeah.
we order a lot. We order a lot of digital resources for our students because all of them have Chromebooks as well, and we cut back on paper books because we're not using the circulation.
Yeah.
That's at this point. But yeah.
Okay. Any other comments on any of the communications? Okay, we should move on. Is there any old business? Nobody has any old business. I'd just like to comment that from the past, remember we have, and we'll soon be looking at the Mettler collection of memorabilia and history. And hopefully when the pandemic settles down to very reasonable numbers, we can arrange for, January can arrange for somebody to go look at this collection, assess the size, and see what we may have to do to accommodate it if we want to. That's all I have to say. Any other old?
Thank you for bringing that up. Actually, at some point, I want to broach the subject of naming the historic room in honor of Mr. Mettler, who was for decades the township historian. But that should be put on an agenda rather than just come up spontaneously.
Okay, Mayor, if we should need for a small period of time or even a greater period of time and some extra space, is the old Middlebush School space being allocated and planned at this time?
You mean for what, storage?
For anything? Yeah.
I
Let's
don't-
assume that the Bob Mettler, the Mettler collection was bigger than we could handle immediately, and we needed some extra space, like a room. Is there? What are the plans on that building?
I don't know. I don't know if it's watertight. I don't know whether it's the climate, if there's climate control in it. So I don't
Okay.
know exactly, but I bet we can find some space in the municipal building to put it. If not, I mean, depending how big it is, you could use my office, which I never use. But but we could push all the furniture aside, and I'm sure we could, if it's something the size of a Volkswagen, we could fit it in the office.
Okay, we don't know. We don't have any idea at the moment. I don't anyway about.
If it's
How
the
much?
size of a VW van, that would be tough.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Is there any other old business? Okay, let's move on to new business. The one item here is the audit, which has been received. I have a question about it, but perhaps a date question on page 2, but I can take this up at any time. I think it. I looked over the audit, and as much as I can understand of it, it looks as though things are all in good shape. Never went to accounting school.
So it looks like we have in capital funds around $9 million. Is that right? Am I reading that right? No, 8.5.
Well, some of that is not in cash.
Right.
Those are assets that might be bookshelves, they might be building, they might be.
6.5 is in cash.
Liabilities and assets.
Do you want to ask the auditors to come to the April meeting? We can do that.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
I don't have any reason to do that. I have one little question about the date in line 2 of page 2, but that might be a miss.
It might be a typo.
Yeah. It says as of June 30th, 2019. I think they probably meant June 30th of 2020. But,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, but I think that's pretty clear to me that that's a minor issue. Is there any other new business?
Yes, actually. So, when I was trying to get on to watch an event, I went to the event schedule, and I would have assumed that I was going to click on the event schedule to get onto an event, and it wasn't there. I would just like us to look at our website to make sure, no one, granted, when we have these meetings live, we don't get a lot of people. But with the library construction coming up, I was somewhat expecting people to come on to this and talk to us about that. And I'm just wondering how easy the access is. To go to the website and not know, if you don't know what to do at the website and you want to get to this meeting or any other meetings, how well is it set up and easy? It wasn't obvious to me how to get to the event that I wanted to see.
What event are you talking about?
Unfortunately, I don't remember.
I don't remember, because they
The town hall was a good example. When we had the town hall,
yeah.
because you had to go to, it wasn't like in front of you when you go to the website, like it just hits you. You had to navigate the website, and I'm going to pull it up. If you give me a second.
Yeah, the town hall, I believe, underwent a rather, a late change in who was going to run it and all. But,
Okay, you had to go to, instead of event calendar, you had to go to about the library. And when you go to about the library, then when you go to the library board is where you find the Board of Trustees meeting date and
Mhm.
special meetings.
Mhm.
So, for example, you have one on April 7th at 7:30.
That's the planning board.
Correct. Yeah. So that was where the first town hall was. Here it is, special meeting March 1st, 2021, 7 p.m. So if I'm a resident and I'm looking to attend the meeting, if I go to the main page,
Mhm.
I don't see anything that's going to tell me where to go for the meeting, and that can be confusing.
Okay.
'Cause
So would it be easier if everything was just on the event calendar in addition to being in the other
yeah,
place?
yeah, I might be. Or if it's something special, you know, have it like a splash where, okay, here goes the event for the town hall to talk about the building of, our branch.
Mhm.
So it just sticks out and people say, okay, I know where to go.
Okay.
And I should have brought this up under old business. When is the planning board meeting?
This is 7?
I think,
Seven?
It said March.
no, April 7th. That's correct.
April 7, yeah.
7.
That's 7:30.
7:30.
Okay, is there any other business, new business? Seeing none, let's move on. Mr. Wardlow, is there any other member of the public that has come on? No.
You there?
Sorry, I had to unmute. I'm here.
Yeah.
No, there were no other members of the public are here. No members of the public are here.
Okay. So there will be no comment by any of the public. Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to go into executive session to discuss a personnel matter. NBC, I see you've,
Motion.
okay, and Tiana has seconded.
Nick, what do I do with the recording of the meeting?
Oh yeah, you have to pause it or edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
either.
Pause it better.
I will be taking manual minutes of the executive session.
Are we planning action after the executive session?
6:04.
Very likely.
All right, so I'm going to pause when you go into executive session.
Okay,
Will do.
And I'm going to leave the room,
I'm going to call you.
and Nick is
And-
going to call me.
Yeah.
okay, I will do that. And the way this works, I believe, is that any motions will be made when we go back into regular session.
Okay.
That's correct, isn't it, Mayor? In January, our
Yep.
two.
Yes,
meeting,
but please make sure that I'm at my chair when you do that, so I have started the recording.
Okay,
That's correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
we'll do that. Those in favor of the motion to enter executive session, please
Okay.
signify by
Yeah.
raising their hand. Okay, I see that that's unanimous. We are now entering executive session.
I think he is. I see the recording light on.
I don't see a picture of,
Yeah, I think he was just going to walk into the room and turn it back on and walk out again.
hmm,
You need him in the room?
He said, wait till you see him in his chair.
Is that what he said?
yes,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh, that was,
Yeah.
Okay, we're recording.
Oh, we want to see her.
Yeah.
Motion to see the baby?
So
So
that was,
moved.
okay, that was the public portion.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at that beautiful,
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Big baby.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Up a
Can you
little
hold? Can you hold her?
Move the screen.
Oh, there she is.
Ah,
There
there-
she is. Okay.
That.
Oh, my goodness.
lot of hair.
Look at the eyes
Oh,
wide
look at her,
open too.
beautiful.
Mhm.
Robert, are you there?
Well, Robert's
not.
recording. It's actually recording.
Recording.
Record is on.
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want him back, then I'll call him and he'll actually come physically back into the room. But I thought that you didn't want to do it that way. You know.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a motion to exit executive session?
I so
Again.
move.
Okay. Is second? Iris?
I'll second it.
Okay. Those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Those opposed? Okay, we are out of executive session into regular session. Mr. Ward, would you like to offer your motion regarding salary for our director?
Sure, it'll be a pleasure. The library trustee board put a motion on the floor for a 3% raise for the current year, which would be paid in retroactive from July 1st to June 30th, 2021. Yeah.
Okay, and can you state that that would be a $3,740 raise?
That is correct, 3%. So that would be approximately $3,740, which will probably come out to $128,369, rounded up to $128,370 annual salary.
And give me that other the number that began with 3 again.
Percentage is 3%.
Right.
Raise amount is $3,740,
Okay. Okay.
and the new amount was $128,369, rounded up to $370.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good work, all of you.
You only have a motion. You need a second vote.
Right.
I second.
Mhm.
Is there any discussion, any further discussion? I can't imagine that there is, but
7 o'clock.
You're in here a long time.
we've discussed it in and out. Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any abstentions or opposition? I will assume that this has passed unanimously. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you all. Where are we?
The next meeting date.
Next meeting date will be April 28th, 2021.
Okay.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Too late, Iris.
Please again.
Second.
Iris?
Oh, no, I better give up.
We need a buzzer.
Iris says seconded, and those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you all for coming, including our newest
See you later.
young member.
Yes.
Hold her up again.
Congratulations again,
Yes.
Tiana.
Say.
Beautiful. It's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And her
look at
name?
that.
You can
Oh,
tell.
Very
Yes.
pretty name.
Beautiful.
Very pretty name.
Boy.
Trinity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hi.
She's looking.
So she approves the raise?
Right, there you go.
Everybody enjoy the rest of your week.
Yes,
Ace,
yes.
happy-
Good weather coming up
holidays
this
to-
week.
Peace to everyone.
Everybody bring out
Yes.
their grill.
That is correct.
Thank you.
All right.
Be well,
bye-bye.
everyone.
Oh, she's
I know.
beautiful. Happy holiday
Thank
to
you.
everybody.
Thank you.